So there's been something strange going on with Animal Crossing lately that not a lot of people have noticed. Specifically, some very interesting activity from Nintendo themselves. Now, of course, at the moment, we're all looking towards the future of Animal Crossing. With the Nintendo Switch 2 being fully announced, a lot of us are hoping that we'll see a new Animal Crossing game announced sooner rather than later. Leave a like if you hope we hear something about the next Animal Crossing on Switch 2 soon. I really need it. Well, there have been some interesting filings which could potentially hint towards the future. Now, the first of these came a few months ago in the form of a patent discovered that was filed by Nintendo. Now, this is public information. Nintendo files a lot of these about various ideas they want to protect. However, it's pretty rare to see them file ones about Animal Crossing specifically. These two patents which were discovered were specifically about the Animal Crossing franchise. However, the category that they were filed under was a little bit different than what you might expect, as seemingly these were filed under the hotel, food, and resort industry. Now, as we know, Nintendo has done a lot of real-life Animal Crossing collabs, with the most major being the Animal Crossing Aquarium Tour, which is currently still going on in various places. And with the absolute massive success of Animal Crossing New Horizons and all of these events so far, it seems very logical that Nintendo will do even more of these events. So these particular patents don't surprise me too much, but it's definitely still interesting to see, as it does show Nintendo is planning more stuff with Animal Crossing for the future. The most interesting though was just discovered very recently, and this directly relates to Animal Crossing gameplay. It was discovered that Nintendo had actually patented the Animal Crossing Island newspaper, and you can see the full thing here. Now, if you don't know exactly what that is, it's actually a feature within the Nook Link app, which is a part of the Nintendo Switch Online app that you can get if you're a member. In there, you get an island newspaper which will give you all kinds of information about goings on around your island. It's honestly really interesting and a great feature. It definitely looks like, by the fact they've patented this recently, that they definitely want to use this feature again in the next Animal Crossing game. Now, it is very true that not everything that they patent comes to life. A lot of ideas get completely scrapped, or they do it just for the sake of it, whatever reasons they might have. But it seems very unlikely to me that they would do this specific one if they weren't planning on using it again. As I mentioned, it is pretty rare to see things like this specifically for the Animal Crossing franchise. So this isn't just done as a random thing, this is done with full intents and purposes. I personally would love to see this feature make it into the next main Animal Crossing game, and I think that it's basically a given at this point it will. I wonder if it might actually be within the game itself this time though, as a lot of people really didn't even know this feature existed because it was kind of tucked away on the Nintendo Switch Online app, something that not everyone has. So seeing this within the game would be great. Going back to the fact though, the other patent was actually for the entertainment industry with things like hotel chains and such. It is entirely possible that they could be planning some sort of real life Animal Crossing Island newspaper, or maybe even a website or blog for it. And again, this could go in conjunction with the next Animal Crossing game. It certainly wouldn't be the first time that they've done something similar to this, so I could definitely imagine that happening. Either way, it's really intriguing to see these patents filed for Animal Crossing as a franchise. It really shows that Nintendo is planning and thinking about a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Which is fantastic news for Animal Crossing fans, because whatever these end up being, whether they come to fruition or not, it's great that Nintendo is still actively working on things for Animal Crossing. And it definitely paints the picture that with all that's been going on, like the major collaborations and such, the next Animal Crossing will definitely be a priority for the Nintendo Switch 2. So let me know your thoughts about these down in the comment section below. For the first one, would you love to see real-life Animal Crossing events expand into things like hotels and restaurants and such? And do you think the Island newspaper should be a part of the next Animal Crossing game? I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you made it to the end, be sure to comment Bob's Gang so I know you did. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe and turn on notifications for more.